Hi, this is Dr. Duncan McCollum, chiropractor here in Capitola, California. And if you're watching this video, you might be watching it because you want to learn how to boost your immune system for the next major problem that comes along. You might want to lose weight. You might want to improve your memory and get rid of brain fog. You might want to handle chronic inflammation and or some kind of chronic disease. Well, there's no magic pill out there that's going to do this. What's going to help you handle this is you. And the way you do that is you take charge of your health. And I work with a guy named Dr. Pompa. There's probably 30 of us that work with him. He's the top cellular inflammation guy on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to show you what he showed me. You're not going to see this anywhere else, so pay attention to this. If this is your cell, we all have 75 trillion cells, and the only live part of our body are the cells. So anything we put in our body, food-wise or water-wise or alcohol-wise or drug-wise, only acts inside the cell. So the cell has a certain barrier that keeps out bad stuff and lets in good stuff. Good stuff turns to fuel and becomes bad stuff, and it has to be eliminated. Okay, just like gas goes into your carburetor, gives you energy, and then you expel toxic waste or exhaust out your exhaust pipe. So our cells, 75 trillion of them, have something called a carburetor or fuel injection system, which in our body is a mitochondria. You may have heard of it before. It's a power plant. It turns anything into power. So what happens is there's two types of fuel. Glucose that gets in the cell, insulin opens the door, and then there's ketones, which come from fat, that are able to go through the cell wall directly into the mitochondria, make energy, and they're very clean burning. Okay? Now, the glucose that gets through the cell is very smoky. When it gets in and makes energy, it has a lot of toxic pollutants that got to get out of the cell. That's all good and well as long as we're healthy. But based on the fact that there's 84,000 chemicals that have been dumped into our environment since the turn of the Industrial Revolution, the cells now cannot get rid of the toxins quick enough. Toxins are supposed to get into our bloodstream and go through our liver. The liver is supposed to get the bad stuff out and redistribute good, healthy blood into our body. And this is out of the body with toxins. This would be good blood, bad blood in, good blood out. But our liver's like an oil filter, or the filter in your vacuum, or the filter in your air conditioning in your house. If you don't change that filter every year, nothing's going to work. It will overheat and eventually break down. Our livers are so overpolluted with things that have never seen before. I mean, think about this. Our livers developed with our bodies over millions of years. Some of the chemicals that are made take scientists 10 to 20 years to develop, and then they put them in the body, and the liver has to detoxify them in a heartbeat or it will kill you. This thing is amazing. The body's amazing, but it gets overwhelmed. So what happens is we get bad blood circulating through our body. It makes our cell walls inflamed so that you can't get glucose in the cell anymore. One insulin doesn't work, so pretty soon you need man-made insulin to pry open the gate to let sugar in. So this is caused by chronic toxicity. Chronic toxicity causes chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation causes chronic disease. Chronic disease, right now we have 81 million Americans with multiple chronic diseases. If you want to learn how to turn this around, you should do my course. There's a longer video that's going to go into this a lot more, but some of the things that it's going to show you are the 5 different steps to our class. We're going to teach you how to do ketogenic diet correctly, not dirty keto that only make you sick. We're going to teach you how to do intermittent fasting correctly. If, when done correctly, the #1 cancer doctor says that 1 5-day water fast a year will decrease your risk of cancer by 95%. Dr. Thomas Siegfried, this book costs $150. You should read it. I won't lend it to you. Ancient healing strategies. So what do we know about diet variation from our ancestors? And then because of the 84,000 toxins in our environment, how do we get them out of our body now? Sometimes people come in and go, I've been eating clean for 20 years, and they're 60. Well, for 40 years, they ate terrible. Those toxins don't get out of the body. They get into your brain. They get into your organs. They cause chronic disease. They cause dementia. They cause cancer, diabetes, chronic autoimmune diseases. All of that stuff has one cause. It's called toxins. Toxins cause cellular inflammation. Cellular inflammation causes chronic disease. Toxins cause chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation causes chronic disease. There's an amazing way to turn your body around. Find out more about this, go to another video that we have, or just sign up for our class. It's a 7-week online class. Go to McCollumFamilyChiropractic.com and you can sign up there. Or if you're in the office, go up front and they'll sign you up here. We've had amazing successes. A guy getting off 40 ibuprofen a week, which is basically a lethal dose that he'd been taking for years. On week 3, all we'd done is change his diet and he was off 40 ibuprofen a week. Another woman off 21. We had a guy, 80-year-old, whose blood sugar was 235, got it down to under 99 within a 7-week course. And his endocrinologist said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. So this is amazing. It's groundbreaking. You're not going to hear it anywhere else except through offices like mine that are connected up with Dr. Dan Pompa. And we can't wait for you to get your life back. All right, have a great day.